The biggest game of the NFL season went down tonight.
Can you believe this?
The NFL world got a treat tonight.
Probably the greatest Monday Night Football game ever.
I feel like, I might need a couple beverages to relax tonight.
They retake the lead.
Before we break down the game at all, to think about the buildup.
Wow!
We talked about these two young quarterbacks and these two great coaches.
Absolutely outrageous.
It lived up to the hype and exceeded it.
The game of the week in the NFL will not be played at Azteca Stadium in Mexico.
The field conditions are not up to the league's standard for playability. So they're moving the game to Los Angeles.
One of the most anticipated showdown games in recent NFL history.
Tonight's the night.
This game, I tell you, it's going to feel like a playoff game.
We got 9-1 against 9-1.
When you get an opportunity in this game, you make a play. What's about it? You make a play.
No team and no town is immune to adversity. In November, Los Angeles was reeling from the shooting in Thousand Oaks and the wildfires raging across the state.
Of course, it has been just a tumultuous time. They have gone through a lot here in California.
But the city and their team rallied together in one of the most anticipated games on the NFL schedule.
In front of the first responders, in front of loved ones of the victims we have lost, tonight more than ever, Los Angeles, these are your Rams.
As Butker kicks away to Pharaoh Cooper, who lets it go to the back of the end zone.
In this hurry-up offense, a lot of pressure's on them. They handle it well.
Hurry up indeed, and a quick strike to Cooks, and Brandon Cooks with a chunk play down inside the 30-yard line. Ball, plenty of time, walks into the end zone, and touchdown, Robert Woods.
Play action that they do. It looks like that first run that they did. And then Woods is going to go across, and Orlando Scandrick's just a crossing route. He has to cover it the entire way.
Hey, that's a great job. Hey, get him, baby. That's right.
You know, you mentioned the juice. You mentioned guys being amped up. We don't often say that early on in an NFL game, but there is a certain atmosphere here tonight. 3rd and 8. Mahomes, there's that arm strength, and off the hands of Travis Kelce as he was covered by Marcus Peters.
They cannot cover you guys, all right? That's evident by all the holding that's going on, all right? A drowning man will reach for a straw. A drowning man will reach for a straw.
Play action again. Ball got into the time, wide open, and able to secure it is Woods. 3rd and 6. And Cooks is going to make that extra effort for the first down. 2nd and goal. Corner of the end zone. Reynolds scores it.
It's caught! Jared Goff's second scoring throw.
Hey, man, it just started, man. It just started.
Here's Hunt, and this is the trouble with the Rams defense as Kareem Hunt runs right through them past midfield. And now off of it, downfield goes Mahomes, and here come the Chiefs. He's got him for the touchdown. Does he ever? Mahomes to Hill. What a response. Just what the Chiefs needed.
How much do these dudes remind you of us on offense?
Bro, they're exactly us.
Empty look on 2nd and 8. And he just muscles it complete again.
They just dictate to the defense at all times.
It's on 3rd turns. Now some pressure on Goff, and he still gets it complete, and it's Reynolds.
And the Rams have gone up and down the field 3 possessions, but that's a big stop. That's a huge play for them, for the Chiefs, to force them not to have to settle for a field goal.
Mahomes with time, and he connects with Hill again.
Man-to-man coverage in 3rd and short. Sam shields the matchup again, and Tyreek winning at the line of scrimmage and across the field. And it just shows you the confidence Mahomes has in him, Joe.
Grip left. There's the arm talent, and there's Hill. 2nd and goal. They run option. Mahomes keeps it and slides down. Your franchise quarterback, and then John Johnson was coming in like a missile.
So for the quarterback when they keep it.
Again, he pitches to Hunt. Can he get there? Run out of bounds that time by John Johnson. Williamson.
We've seen that option a few times now from Kansas City.
You go back in a game like this, you know, heck, I wish I would have called some different plays. I mean, we can all do better on both sides of the ball.
Just a 21-yard attempt here from Butker.
Went out and took a chance on a young guy.
Sacked by Xavier Williams. 3rd and 13. And the Chiefs defense get off the field. Good push right up the middle. As Goff is taken down again. Ball came out at the end there. And it's a fumble recovery for Kansas City.
But that started with the push inside, guys. We've been waiting on them to get pressure on this quarterback. They did it. Forced Jared Goff to get off his spot. Then the ability to create the turnover and knock it out.
And what a golden opportunity now. Triple play action sets up the screen for Hunt. Walker's in front. And Kareem Hunt will go right in.
Well, offensively, we gave up one of those touchdowns, you know, and we had turnovers in a short field. They've got all pro players that are continuing to produce at a high level. They do a great job up front, and they got a great scheme.
Hey, smell the palm trees,
hey, that's all we got to do.
Playing your ass off. Keep that stuff.
We got to do a good job kind of just focus on what we can control and continue to come away and press with them, then come back ready to go.
They only bring 4. And it is incomplete. They have roared back, and Mahomes has been awesome in this second quarter.
He's resilient, man, and he has confidence in himself and his teammates. Thus, he gives it to everybody around him. He makes everybody around him better.
Next to Mahomes, quickly to Hill, and easily shakes free for just a little more.
For Patrick Mahomes, that's exactly what you're looking for.
He has hit on his last 5. He's 12 of 14 overall, now facing a 2nd and 8. Taken down, ball is loose, picked up, Ebucom returns it for the score.
And what do we say? The great ones don't just get the sack, they get the football out.
And a game-changing play by Aaron Donald.
And we say he's the best defensive player in the National Football League, and I'll say it again. He is the best defensive player, maybe the best player in the National Football League, number 99, Aaron Donald.
That's tough when you're ready to throw the football, and it was an all-pro doing it. One of the best in the business, if not the best in the business, doing it. And so things are going to happen in a game. There are going to be highs and lows, and the great ones battle through those, man. And you put your head down and you learn from any mistakes that took place, and then you come back firing and try to rip their heart out with the next series.
Entertaining first half remains as he goes under to Kelsey. Tight end screen. 2nd and 5. He goes to Kelsey underneath again for a first down. Mahomes. Here goes Kelsey inside the 20, and the Chiefs are in business as Mahomes wants to use that last timeout. Back and forth they go. They better get after him. Mahomes is going to tuck and run, and he goes the MVP candidate. Mahomes looking to answer and retake the lead. Mahomes, he does it! Chris Conley, absolutely outrageous first half of football. Are you kidding me? That is how we're going to have this thing tied. Each kicker has now missed an extra point. 23-23. Missed extra points for each team. We're on pace for 92 points and over 900 yards. The Chiefs are going to get the ball to start the second half. We couldn't be having more fun.
You know, in the first half, we talk about the offenses, but I was looking forward to seeing a guy inside like Aaron Donald. His ability to come off the ball, his quickness, his ability to freeze an offensive lineman and get to an edge. Nice first half by Aaron Donald.
Why do I have a feeling in moments you're going to say he feints to the outside and goes inside?
That's an area you can take a shot if you're Kansas City.
Mahomes, here he comes, and he gets a strip sack again. Ball is loose, still loose, and it's scooped up that time by John Franklin Myers. Aaron Donald again.
Wow, he's a game changer, isn't he, Bug?
Here's the long guard.
And now Goff, with time, can find the open guy.
3rd and goal. Goff. He's going to run it straight in. Jared Goff. What a game here in LA. Monday night, 14 points off of 2 Chiefs turnovers, the strip sacks from Aaron Donald.
you can't make mistakes against great teams. When you play these games, I mean, these are the games that you're going to play hopefully in the playoffs, and so you want to make sure that you limit your mistakes, but still at the same time be aggressive and still score points.
2nd and 10. Mahomes wide open as Kelsey. Man went down who was defending him, and Kelsey's rumbling inside the 5. 1st and goal, Kansas City. Kelsey has set them up. Now can Mahomes cap it? Mahomes pumps and it's pushed out hard by Littleton.
He wants to throw it there.
You know, Patrick will go and look at it. Can he step up? Can he move? Or did it just happen? So, but he was in a position a couple times to cut it loose.
8th play of this drive. Look who it is. Big Travis Kelsey as he guns it into the crowd here at the Coliseum.
Our defense, you know, I know they don't want to give up that many points, but in a time that they kind of needed us, and we're like, all right, like time to respond on our side.
2nd and 6. Goff is going to be taken down.
I mean, you know, whenever you're playing those guys, you're going to have to score a lot of points, you know, kind of regardless. They've been doing that to teams all year.
That's trouble for the quarterback.
They're going to run it. They'll make for 4th and 5.
Very surprising call there by the aggressive Sean McVay.
It wasn't always pretty, especially in some instances. You know, we're always trying to stay balanced, but most importantly, move the football and score points. We got to do a great job making sure that we respond.
We just knew, you know, it was going to be that type of game, and towards the end of the game, we never really took the foot off the pedal and just tried to keep it on.
He's in rare company, and he is an MVP candidate. Tries to work his way in and does his 2nd touchdown of the night. Wow! There had never been a defensive touchdown against Patrick Mahomes, and now Ebukam has 2.
Again, our defense stepped up. It was big.
The guy was open, and I feel like I was a little early, so I kind of babied it instead of just ripping the ball like I'd been doing it the whole game, and it got deflected, and he made a great play on it and scored a touchdown.
The thing about Patrick is he'll check every play out and evaluate it and study it and get himself better.
You know, if you're the Chiefs, you were down 13-0, now you're down 10. Continue to run your offense and get back in the game.
Mahomes winds it up, wide open as Hill. Quick was that? 73 yards.
Wow. But Sam shields the corner. He falls down right there. And when he does, Patrick Mahomes sees it. And his man, Travis Kelsey, on a big block.
We're all looking at it that way. Every guy on this team will do that. That's the way these guys are wired. And that's what's going to make us a great football team down the stretch.
Hell of a play. Hell of a play. Look what you got more to do. Here you go. Hey, I don't know what they did, why they called it. We're going to go and do it again. You got me?
They're down at 11. Another big opportunity down for the Kansas City defense. Coordinator Bob Sutton. And now here's the other young superstar. As Goff. Ball is out! Ball is out! And Alvin Bailey scores!
Wow.
The Chiefs take the lead! Can you believe this?
Justin Houston, going against the veteran Andrew Woodward. He goes full to speed. He gets the arm outside.
Do you remember just a few minutes ago when we were talking about KC needing to dig out of a hole? And all of a sudden, the Chiefs are up by 4.
Yeah, no, like I said, we thought we were, you know, one drive away from kind of putting it away and getting enough of a lead, and then they would make plays and get back in it, and then, you know, they were in the lead in the 4th quarter.
And you see why they're a 9-1 team coming into this game. I think it just goes back to the clear, open, and honest communication and make sure that it's ongoing, Sal. But really, it's about our players, their ability to be able to just handle everything seamlessly. It trickles down, and it kind of just becomes part of the norm in terms of how we operate.
Here's Goff on play action. And wide open is Reynolds.
Alignment allows him two-way goes.
Play action again with tempo to get up to the line, cranking it up downfield. He wants Woods, who has to come back and dive for it. Regains his footing, and it's going to be 1st and goal Rams. This is like golden era heavyweights standing in the center of the ring, hammering each other with haymaker after haymaker. Here comes Ford to the end zone, and is caught by Everett. Second straight game now he's had a red zone touchdown catch, and it couldn't come at a bigger time.
You want championship mindset, respond, and go down on a drive. It's two-man. Tight end Everett gets inside leverage on Sorensen, keeps him on his outside, and Jared Goff sees it.
I believe our offense can be the best in the league, and I feel like we've kind of proved that for a while. I always will take my team over everybody just because I know that we're capable of.
Mahomes anticipating the stack, curling up, and then going down. It's trailing by 3. 3rd and 9. Mahomes gonna run it. He slipped as John Johnson came up to play it. So now it's 4th down, and he says, keep me on the field, coach.
I think they're going for it. Andy Reid's looking at his play sheet. He's not looking at punt safe.
4th and 2. He's going to motion Hill this time. And loops him back to the near side. Mahomes, they get it. Kelsey breaking free, and it will be a 1st down for the Chiefs. 18 yards on 4th and 2.
They can allow you to go past them because they can come underneath.
2nd and 8. Wide open is Robinson as he glides his way down the near sideline. It's now all of a sudden 1st and goal, Kansas City. Crossing route, Conley, touchdown Chiefs. They retake the lead. That is our 5th lead change, our 3rd lead change in this 4th quarter alone.
Wait to the tape. Just wait to the tape. Man, one stop, they won't touch it again. And then it's my turn.
We feel like, we can put the game in Jared's hands, and he can certainly handle things seamlessly and know what we need to do to get ready, but also kind of prioritize, especially when some of the other things that are a lot bigger than football have gone on.
Like I talked about, it was good to get in front of our fans for sure in a time like this where, a lot of stuff has been going on in the last couple of weeks, and, hopefully we could provide some joy, some normalcy in the last few hours.
This is it for them. 0 timeouts. This is the last possession you're going to get.
2nd and 9. We close in on that 2-minute warning. Nearly intercepted by Scandrick. Instead, it's incomplete, and it'll leave a 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9. Complete for the 1st down, and breaking free is Cooks, and then smartly stepping out of bounds, leaving 2:07. Another out, and this time the tight end Higbee. Goff on 1st down. Everett in stride. Wow! Touchdown Rams! 40-yard touchdown. Goff to Everett.
He knew exactly what he needed to do in that moment.
Listen, we said it right from the start. There was something about the energy in this place tonight that set it up to feel nothing like what you know to be a normal regular season NFL game. Now you can forget the conversation of highest scoring Monday night football game of all time. We are in the conversation now of one of the highest scoring NFL games of all time, as we have gotten up to 105 points.
Well,
Number 3 in the history of the league.
Yeah, in Kansas City now, they got 3 timeouts. Minute 44, plenty of time. See Andy.
As they trail by 3, plus this guy at quarterback. He throws it low for Kareem Hunt. 2nd and 10. Mahomes drives it downfield, and incomplete. No flags that time as John Johnson had coverage. 3rd and 10. Mahomes. Got it! Tyreek Hill!
Wow. What a throw.
26 yards, but watch the finish by Hill.
But putting it inside now at the number 2 spot. It's the old high-low.
Yeah, past midfield. Play action. He's going to wind it up. Downfield, a wobbler is intercepted. It is picked off. Marcus Peters, the former Chief.
saw this play work earlier.
But then of all the players to come up with what could be the game sealer, Marcus Peters, who was traded away from the Chiefs, comes to LA.
3 timeouts for the Chiefs. This game is not over.
No, it isn't. Especially now backed up to a 1st and 15 after the penalty. They're going to pass on 1st and 15. And they do so with Woods.
I know Sean wants to be aggressive. I just hand this one off.
He doesn't. He throws batted down in the face that time by Ron Parker.
You're the #2 running football team in the league. Gurley may pop one, but what it does, it forces the Chiefs to use a timeout, and it takes time off the clock if they don't.
And it saves a timeout for the Chiefs when they get it back. And now the receiver screen with Cooks goes nowhere. So they use the timeout. 1:04 remains, and Kansas City will still have a timeout, getting the ball back.
You know, we were in a spot to finish the game there at the end, and after Marcus got the interception, and unfortunately didn't get the first down, and didn't keep the clock moving, and we were sick about that. I mean, we're like, man, we just gave him the ball back with a minute to go in a timeout. Like, what are we doing?
And I thought our defense stepped up well at a lot of points in the game, and we're getting turnovers and getting us right back in the game.
Turns one over and drives a deep punt. From the end zone comes Hill. And with that, the stage will be set. Trailing by 3, 50 seconds, and the MVP candidate Mahomes at quarterback. Let's write this final chapter. Complete. Oh, he dropped it. Kelsey dropped it, and you can see it in his face. This time, Kelsey secures it at about the 20.
You gotta clock it if it doesn't get out of bounds.
Mahomes, he escapes that, then launches it downfield, and it's intercepted by Joyner, and smartly fallen to the ground. How much did this game mean? One of the most anticipated showdown games in recent NFL history. It completely over-delivers, and this is how it'll put an end to it.
Yeah, I mean, it sucks right now. I mean, this plain and simple. I gave them 21 points pretty much through turnovers. That was pretty much the changing point of the game.
One of the most, competitive games I've been a part of since I've been coaching in this league. You talk about back and forth, a lot of high caliber football in all 3 phases.
I'm sure there's some numbers that are historic and all that, but just happy to get away with a win.
Hey, everybody, this is a team-type game ball. All right, but when you guys know how much this meant to 2 guys that ended up coming from Kansas City, couldn't be happier to have these guys here with us, man. Give it up for Ramik Wilson and Marcus Peters. Also, I'll say this. Happy Thanksgiving. See you guys next Monday.
Let's go together on 3. 1, 2, 3. Together.